Hello, I'm Laura Johnson. I'm here to talk to you in my 1850s ladies garb about the critical thinking, creative thinking class we took with Dr. Our seven figures we were working with, starting with Sigmund Freud, are all creative thinkers who went right outside their box, outside their homelands, to Paris and other places in order to enjoy life and learn about their crafts. Starting with Sigmund Freud, he got his degree signified by the Eiffel Tower. He got his degree from Paris, studying under Jean Charcot. His fellowship included him learning about consciousness versus unconsciousness. Hence, he became the father of psychiatry. Next, the symbol is a compass, given to Albert Einstein by his dad, and the young man was so intrigued by the compass always pointing to the north. It intrigued him so much that he developed the theory of relativity. You know, E equals mc squared. Next of our thinkers was Pablo Picasso, artist and painter extraordinaire. He painted all through being a young child up into old age. His symbol is signified by a bull. When he was a young man with his father in Spain, he went to many bullfights. So his first pictures were of bullfighting. Moving on to Stokowski. His symbol is, of course, the musical note. And as you can see, he was from Russia, and he became a great composer. Most of his things also were in Paris, when he got involved with a great writer from the Prague, and he did Russian ballets in Paris. Murder in the Cathedral was one of his biggest events. Next, we have, dealing with candles and incense, because he liked the smell so much, we're talking about T.S. Eliot. Eliot and his father, in their area of expertise, they were always into what sounds could be created and how he could bring them together for his own melodies, hence the candle and incense. Moving on from Eliot, our next thinker, and I will call this my cup of peace and equality, Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhi is, to me, the most expressive because he always dealt with everything peacefully, even as a young lad in India. His dad and his mom always encouraged him to be a peacemaker, and he was very good at it. And so he ended up following through, making peace treaties, so to speak, with elders of his village whenever they had a dispute. I would say also, one of his biggest things that ended up happening to him was when he was going to South Africa. He ended up on a train in which a European did not want to sit in a train car next to someone of brown skin. Of course, he refused to leave, and then they escorted Gandhi off the train, and he had to stay in a train station all night long by himself in the cold. Foremost of all, his people were divided. India, the Muslims and the Hindus were divided because of Britain rule. Unfortunately, he never realized his dream of getting those two religious orders together. And here it is, 2016, and as our books were saying to us, well, certain solutions will never be achieved, and certain goals, well, we just have to continue to work to achievement on them. Last but not least, the only lady of the group, Martha Graham in her modern dance. She was the lady of modern dance. She started late dancing. At 14, she and her parents moved from Philadelphia to Los Angeles, where she saw a picture of Ruth St. Denis, who at that time was a ballet dancer who had all this elaborate garb. And she fell in love right away with all the glitz and glam and decided she would have to dance and act. So, moving forward, at the age of 20, she moved to New York and enrolled into the Ruth St. Denis Shaw Dance Academy. Even though she was 20 years old and beginning to dance professionally, she was a very great learner, could just pick up on dances right away. And from there, she ended up discovering her own dance troupe and called it Modern Day Dance, and it was the Martha Graham Dance Troupe. All of my 7 creative thinkers went outside of the box to enjoy their lives and enhance their crafts. So me, like them, decided to be creative and do a mobile. And I am going outside of my box and will learn how to travel and enjoy life as they did. Thank you and happy travels.